All right, we're gonna go ahead and start putting this head together here. Gotta figure out the installed height real quick, so we know how many shims to use. So we're gonna put an intake valve in and install the retainer on it and measure from the floor to the bottom of the retainer to figure out the proper installed height for the spring. Still raining. Still raining. Alright. See here. Yeah, it stopped for a little while and then it started again. It'll rain for a while here. Another 2 days, they said. Crazy rain. Soggy wet. Everything's rusting. is crazy. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I don't think I can ever remember other than a hurricane it rained 3 days in a row. Really want to put the oil on this here. Put our retainer on this side now and then exhaust and that's in the install height down there. Basically, the Surdy machine's in 3 angles in when it cuts it. And the 3 angles are on the seat, not on the valve. Usually I have like a 60, a 30, and a 45. And you can put as many angles in as you want. The big machine companies sell a bit where it cuts the angle from the surface all at one time. Cut on a Surdy that my buddy has, where the angles are multiple. You could lap one in, but there's no really need to. You cut them this way. When I cut them with the stone, this will be the stone. I always lap them in, see where my seat's at. Hopefully everything will be good here. Usually in the past, you know, I don't have to worry about the seat shape. They usually do a pretty good valve job. These are particular heads that I got boned on, but I'm hoping the valve job's good for what I paid. So. Cleaning everything up, stuff's been sitting around. And you want everything to go together real nice. Don't want anything tight. Put a little oil on the stems when we assemble them now, and I use a little STP is what I like to use. Nice and sticky. Stays on there for the initial startup. It's personal preference. A lot of guys put Molly there, a lot of guys, you know, use different stuff, but that's what I like to use, a little STP. Royal Purple's got some really good assembly products, comp cams too, but stuff's really pricey. It comes in an aerosol can. Comp Products has got some really nice valve spring spray I like to use. Pretty sure I'm out of it. I got a little left here. I can show you the can anyway. This is really good stuff for valve train assembly. You can use this on almost everything. Shoot it on your rockers. It's real good for valve springs on initial startup. Especially if you're breaking a new cam in, you know you're supposed to start it up and run the motor above 2,500 RPM for 30 minutes. So the better the motor is at initial startup, the less heat and popping and banging you'll have, and the easier it'll be on the break-in. As far as the cam, the cam's the hardest thing to break in now on an engine build. If you're using a flat tappet camshaft, you know, the deck's stacked against you basically. They've taken all the zincs and all the stuff that protects the lifter out of the oil. Most all late model cars use a roller lifter, and the roller cam's made on a different type of billet, so it's not as susceptible to wipe out. And they took a lot of the zinc and the additives out of the oil to pass emissions and didn't tell anybody. Everybody started losing their camshafts on their old hot rods and their old cars, you know, and that's why. Now they make additives to put in the oil, and you know, there's a couple oil companies out there that specify that it's for flat tappet cams. Well, that's why. The old government coming in the back door on us. You know, they want you to stop driving these cars. We keep fixing them. Here's another Melling. They make this product to put in for cam break-in. So that's the story on the camshafts. I can't seem to find any break-in lube for the cam, so I don't know if we'll get that put in today. Everybody has Molly lube, but the assembly lube they sell when they get the camshaft actually has some abrasive in it, a small amount, so it'll help to promote lifter to load. You know, it helps break it in. But yeah, so nobody sells that. They can find Molly, but I don't want to compromise there, because we just talked about, you know, camshafts are pretty sensitive right now. A lot of companies are making the retrofit roller kits, and I guess that's probably the way to go. If I was going to make a recommendation, that's what I would do, because I don't have the money to do it, but if I had the money, I would do that. It's almost $600 by the time you buy the cam and the roller lifters, and it's a much nicer setup. But man, it's just a lot of money to initially put out, you know. You can buy a flat tappet camshaft with the lifters for about $150. So, you know, you're really taking a step up in money there. And, unfortunately, it's at a time when we don't have any money, you know. So. Stem didn't look too good, so I just radius the top of it there a little bit. Yeah, it looks like all these have been tipped. Thank goodness, because this is there's no adjustment on these rockers. You just bolt them down. So I might have to buy a set of roller rockers. I know Harlem Sharp makes a set. They're $375. I think there's got to be more stuff out there. Like these FE motors are just so old, you know. There's some people that share knowledge with them, but a lot of guys, you know, are passing on with what they know. Yeah, when I was a younger guy, lived out in the country, and this guy that lived behind me built a lot of motors in town, and he had a 352 dual 4 barrels on it, and an old 4-door like LTD. It's like an old moonshine car. And, I love the look of the motor. Found a couple intake manifolds for sale on eBay. Tom Michaud told me about eBay. I've been living in the Stone Age. I'd like to get an aluminum manifold for this because the intake manifold weighs about 100 pounds on this thing. So. Another wave of rain coming. This looks like about it there. A little bit something. Comes another wave of rain. It's like a tropical storm, man. It's like a hurricane. I don't want to call it a hurricane. I can't believe it. They get all psyched up when one's coming and nothing happens, and then we get one and they don't really talk about it. I don't know. Alrighty. A little low here. It's actually what I have in the spray bottle. Somebody asked me what was in that. It's actually a little assembly lube, Lucas, some Rotella oil, and some of that stuff I just showed you there. Let's see what we got here. Not much. Need a refill. Time for a commercial break. Cigarette break, whatever. How about the old house pimp, man? He's knocking that crap out. Boy, that looks killer, that brick. I like that. Molly Brown, you want to come to the garage? Don't shake off around my motor now, I'll have to kill you. Why don't you just lay down and be a good dog? Yeah. Alright, we're back. We have our bottle filled. Our magic mixture. We don't need that today. Don't need any painting or anything going on around here, man. Alright, let me just run this fluffer through the guides. Make sure there's no debris. Oh. My buddy out there at the wrecking yard, Ron, that was a cool video you did of the container. He's got some cool stuff. I'd like to have that little 944 and put a small block in the back of that. That'd be cool. I noticed he's got a mill and some equipment at his place. So I'll probably be pricking his brain if I ever get my mill set up. He's helped me with some stuff before. He's a real helpful guy. This guy. These are all new guides in there. I'm just running this through to make sure there's no, large trash. I washed these this morning. I washed this head this morning with hot soap and water, and I have the other one sitting over there. It's hard to wash stuff with water, even though you use hot water, it dries quicker that way, but it's still humid right now. I don't want to try to wash both of them. So there's our basic head. What do you think, Brown Dog? They've been surfaced on a CBN cutter. We bowl ported them. We gasket matched them. Put the unleaded valve seats in. Combustion chambers are a little rusty right now, but we polished all the casting flash out of the combustion chambers. Try to lower the hot spots in there. They're sort of on the rough side. So I know on the Edelbrock head, the combustion chamber is completely reshaped. That's where they make a lot of their power. I can't afford to donate any money to Vic Edelbrock right now. I'd love to, but that's not the world I'm living in. So. I know back in the old days these things went plenty fast, so I'm hoping that it'll work out. It'll run pretty good. These guides are a little tighter than I like them. A little tighter than I like them. What do you think, Brown Dog? I think it's not good. Trying to move this stuff around, but you can tell by the sound of the pretty tight. Pretty tight. Holding tight. I don't know. So I had this guy do these that I was talking about in the one video that I did the motor for. So he might have purposely left this shit like this, I don't know. I know he no longer works at the machine shop. Right, Brown Dog? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, you want me on the video. Alright, so we'll just see if we can find some happy ones here. The other head seems to be much happier. More than likely the other head is the one that he did first. Winter chicken dinner. That one there looks pretty good for that hole. Oh yeah. Beauty. Yeah, we found two happy ones in a row, man. So I guess this is going to be another long video. Figured out the other day when I was painting the car that they only go for an hour and then it breaks it into another file. But yeah, you guys probably already know that, huh? I did not know that. Alrighty, we'll draw on the happy train. Now I gotta find some intakes that like this head. Hopefully these will be done. I don't know. Just start up here. Pop goes the weasel. That sounded good. I like that. So I think what would be cool, I've been thinking about this project, we'll make like a rat rod. Back the front end off of this bad boy. Put the motor up there. Maybe build some frame rails, maybe a straight axle. Maybe a forward front end or something, I don't know. Has to be something cheap. So if you guys got any ideas, I know you guys know how to do it. So I've seen some badass stuff on there. Of course, I want it to stop and stuff. I don't want to scare Matt, but shut your face garage, because he's scared of rat rods. I figure I'll just whack that body off of there, and we'll build some frame rails up front, and a frame for it. I've got a 9-inch over there. So I've got some stuff to assemble it, which will be cool. Try to use all the stuff that's laying around in the garage, you know. Alright, our local junkyard. Alright. So we're going to gonna have to put 2 shims under the exhaust and 1 shim under the intake valve to get the proper installed height. We measured that a minute ago. We got that laid out right here. And shims out. Molly, what are you doing dropping the parts? Maybe brown dog. Let me get a shot of brown dog for Victor. Brown dog, say hi to Victor. What do you think? Did Daddy leave you outside in the rain all night long again? Yeah. See, that's why I can't feel bad, because stuff like that happens. I went in early. Whoa, watch that camera. Went in early the other night, and the poor brown dog got left outside. Good at you. Mama's really not an animal lover. She doesn't remember that the brown dog's here. I'm thinking about getting a buddy for brown dog. I had a hound dog. He was about 15, 16 years old. He finally passed away. And, he was a bloodhound. Speedy was his name. And he was a trip. So I don't know, I was thinking about maybe a bloodhound or a Doberman. I have to get rid of my rabbits. I got 3 rabbits that my wife can't stand. She wants to eat them. I don't eat rabbits, so. They were originally my son's. I took them over, and the one poor rabbit's, I don't know, 3, 4 years old. These little shims got a little corrugated area on them. Let me make sure I got the camera focused here and it's recording. There you go. I don't know if you can see that, if it focused on it, but there's like a knurled edge on one side and the other side smooth. The smooth side goes up. We'll go ahead and put our shims on. I like to put the big shim, the fatter of the 2, on the bottom. I like to put the smaller one on the top. Alrighty. I'm going to be using the 7-degree hardened locks. And we're using a double spring with a dampener with a chromoly retainer. And this is going to have to be adjusted because I put a Volkswagen head together last. Never know what we're going to be putting together here. Alrighty. Let's try that. Oh yeah. Now you can put a little grease on these. You guys grease them. I just hold them with my finger and hope my fingers don't get pinched. Went okay that time. So if I go ow, you'll know what happened. Put a little grease, not be hard-headed, I guess. You just take a dab of grease and fill in the little groove on the valve, which would be your retainer groove or your keeper groove. And if you put a little grease on that area and you stick the keepers on there, they'll stick to the stem and you don't have to have your finger in there. It's probably the best way to do it. You don't need a lot, just a little dab will do you. Just making it sticky. Okay. Take it out. A little dab of grease on this one. And you just take your hand completely out of the way. Release it slow. Make sure your locks are not hanging out. I get that other head, I'll have to make another video, but I'm going to have to clean that head, wash it, blah blah blah. But anyway, we'll have our heads done today. I'll get these finished. Really got a whole lot to do. Hey.
That lamp thing that we took out of Robin and Ken's garage sale shit. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Can you turn that off a minute?
Well, I gotta assemble this head. I have 2 more valves to go.
Do we have to keep it?
Oh, you don't like the poker lamp?
Well, I mean, where are we putting it? And I'm trying to clean off my dining room table, and it doesn't fit anywhere to store it.
Well, who are you gonna give it to right this minute?
The garbage.
Oh, hell no, you can't throw it out. I'll hang it out here. That'll be some flash for my videos. This Tommy Sue likes flash, and I don't have any, so I'll hang it in the paint booth like a chandelier or something, I don't know.
Okay, so I can put it with your stuff on the porch then.
Put it on the porch, yeah.
Okay. Hi, people. Back to whatever 101 you got going on today.
We're just assembling this cylinder head.
Hey, what are you doing with this red rack? Can I have it, or are you putting it back?
No, that's yours. You can have that red rack. So anywho, that was that. That was Andrea. Of course, me and her have totally separate tastes, so every time I buy something and bring it home, she doesn't like it. It ends up in the garage, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Hopefully that didn't bore the crap out of you. There's our assembled head. They're double valve springs, the chrome moly retainers, 3-angle valve job. We'll take this bad boy up. I don't think it'll be a good day for painting, but maybe we'll try to spray bomb this. And this one will be ready to go. We'll get number 2 up here. I'll get it cleaned up. But there you go. We surfaced it. 3-angle valve jobbed it. We put our unleaded seats in. We cut it for double springs, and this one's ready, guys. So we're gonna move it down to the dirty floor. It's not too dirty down there. And we'll get our other one up here. Watch out, brown hound. That will be number 2. We'll get that assembled. So I don't know if you guys want to watch another cylinder head video. I'll probably just go ahead and download this one. How you doing with the finger? But basically you got the gist of it. This is already a 40-minute video, so it'll take a couple hours to download it. So the next video, I'll probably come back and we'll install these. Alright guys.